Ratas de mi alma.
Con cariño y con amor.
Llega el momento de entrevistar a un loco de TikTok que tiene una carrera musical que va creciendo bastante muy bien, que lo conocimos a través de esa plataforma y que nos encanta. Que sea Gaby que lo presente.
El día de hoy tenemos a Juibel.
Hello.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? What's up?
How are you? How's everything?
Man, life is good, man. You know, couldn't ask for much more. I'm really appreciative of everything that's going on.
Oh my God, I bet you just released an EP, which has really great tunes, and you've been promoting it quite nicely, actually. Like the Notice Me, every other song is just so nicely played, and we thought like this was a great space to talk to you and to actually create this beautiful bond that is starting with this interview.
Let's talk about that EP. Tell us about it and how you are using TikTok to promote it.
Well, you know, the songs that I come out with, they usually come out because of the ideas I get from my supporters on TikTok. You know, my supporters on TikTok, they ask me to make songs about them. Sometimes it's comedic, sometimes it's something that's not serious, but every once in a while I do
Sometimes it's about dead people.
Like dead
grandmas. Yeah. It's not about dead people, but you know, like it's you know, sometimes you gotta make light out of dark situations, and I think sometimes you know, laughter is like the best medicine. So that's why, you know, that's why I do what I do. But you know, when it comes to the songs and the EP and stuff, a lot of them come because of the comments I get on, you know, on TikTok, because sometimes people are like, hey, you know, some girl broke my heart, and, you know, something serious. I'm like, all right, you know, so that's what I do. That's how most of my creations come to. So I get, you know, I get the ideas from the fans. In reality, it helps me orchestrate different sounds, different songs, you know, and then eventually I release them. You know, just produce and master, mix, and they come out.
I do love the way you talk about them. You first of all, you didn't say fans, you said supporters, and I love that word because they become part of your project. How'd that come?
Man, the supporters, like, I mean, honestly, like, this all started because of one guy. I'll never forget him. His name on TikTok, I mean, I don't even know his real name, but I just know his username. His username was like Bendover9877. And yeah, and Bendover, whoever you are, man, you know, you started one hell of a TikTok account. He asked me to make a song about his grandma, you know, I did it, so that started everything.
Oh my God. And it's interesting how you mix comedy in a way, or at least the intention to make people laugh and to create music. How do you actually get the inspiration and the time to do every single day a different song about something your supporters send you? Do you have like a routine or any sort of, I don't know, how do you call that? Like
a routine.
Yeah.
What do you do? First time in the morning, what do you do?
Well, you know, I just wake up. You know,
yeah.
Important, yes.
Yeah, of course, you know, and then like sometimes, you know, when I'm eating breakfast, I scroll through the comments of my TikTok and stuff like that, and I just read the comments. You know, like sometimes people think that I have a bunch of videos lined up, like they think I have like 20, 30 videos in my draft ready to go and ready to post. When in reality, like I have 0 videos in my draft. I just go to the comments, and if I see something that I'm like, oh, I really like that comment, yeah, I like that song they want me to make, and I just go on and I make the song about the comment. So it's really like it's on the spot, you know what I mean? It's nothing that's orchestrated, nothing like that. It comes like as the day goes.
And do you do everything? Like you obviously record, do you produce it, mix it, everything?
Sometimes I work with some of my buddies to like make some beats, you know, they send me beats and stuff like that are just like little demo beats that I used to put on the videos, or sometimes I use free beats on YouTube and stuff like that. So just depends.
You know, this is a daily job that you have take the responsibility of doing it every single day of your life. And I want to know how long it takes to make a video every single day. How many hours do you spend on it?
What takes long really is not the making the song, because making the song, I probably write the song in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you know. But what takes a while is, you know, editing the video, just, you know, adding the lyrics to it and putting it together. But yeah, making the song, like writing the whole story, sometimes it even takes 5 minutes. It just depends. Sometimes, there's days when you're more
Creative.
motivated than others or more creative, and it comes to you. So
Has it been different to create content on TikTok musically and actually making songs for a longer format? Because TikTok, you can make a song for 15, 45 seconds, but then
It's basically a hook, what it
yeah,
does.
but how different it is for you, or how easy it is for you to manage both formats?
well, actually, making songs on TikTok, like believe it or not, even though a lot of them are like they're comedic and people don't take them seriously. Believe it or not, it's actually helped me make actual music because I before when I was making actual music without the TikTok stuff, I would just go into the studio, try to make something random, which is not bad to do that, but a lot of people do that. They just try to go there and try to come up with a song. But I realized through making the TikTok songs that if you come up with a topic and you come up with like, a story in your head, it's just going to be way easier to write a bunch of lines because like you already have in mind what you're writing about. So when I go to the studio now, I'm like, okay, today I'm gonna make a song about the world ending and everything just yeah, just everybody dying, and then I go in there and it's way easier to make because I already have the story in place. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And also, I would like to know, you do everything and you have the thought and the mentality to create the music, but how did you get pushed, or what motivated you into creating an EP and the recent EP, Ren?
Well, I've actually been making music since 2017 when I was like a junior in high school, and I never actually ever released an EP. So a lot of like my supporters that really wanted me to release, like, because I was always releasing singles after singles, and everybody wanted me to release like 5 songs, 6 songs, and I was just like, yeah, I think it's time for an EP, and I tried to get songs together to make it all seem like a kind of like a storyline. Like I want it, when you listen to the EP, is not every song is not something different. I want each song to correlate with each other. So yeah, the EP was just something I just really wanted to release, probably since I ever started making music.
Content wise, it is different to promote a song on TikTok if the final destination is driving those supporters from TikTok to another platform like Apple Music or Spotify. How has been your journey in terms of that? Do you think that those supporters that follow you on TikTok are actually prepared to go from one platform to another to listen to the entire song? Or maybe they are just there expecting for those 50-second songs that you do every day.
Well, I have those two types of supporters. I have some supporters that are just there for the videos, and I don't hate it at all. I love everybody that supports me, and then I also have the supporters that love both, or I actually have some supporters that don't even know I make the videos on TikTok. And there was a guy that was like, he was on my TikTok, and I made a song about, I think it was somebody's like grandma or something. It was another one of those videos, and
You have
they
a
were
thing
like,
with grandmas. I'm
yeah, I don't know
concerned.
why everybody. It's the grandmas. It's the grandma. But yeah, I don't know. The guy commented, he's like, "No way, you're the guy who made the Ren EP." Like he didn't even know that I released the Ren EP. Like, so I'm pretty sure they're kind of shocked when they see, you know, my videos on TikTok and then my music on the streaming platform. So
So
just depends.
you haven't find and struggle on having listeners on Spotify or Apple Music, like transferring them to from your TikTok account. You haven't even think about it that maybe it could be a problem.
I mean, I do want to kind of bridge the gap between my followers on TikTok and my listeners on Spotify and stuff like that, because a lot of the followers that I have, a lot of the supporters, they they're into like specific genres of music, and like the music that I'm releasing on streaming platforms like Spotify and stuff, it's more like pop music, indie pop, things like that. So I do want to start releasing some rap, because rap is like what a lot of my supporters want me to release, like melodic rap and stuff like that. I still like to sing and stuff, but yeah, I want to bridge that gap together. That's my goal, because I have had some people go, hey man, like you got to release some rap songs on the streaming platforms because they like when I rap, you know. So, and I don't blame them. You know, they follow me because of the rapping, and then other followers they like my raps on TikTok, but then they listen to my pop music and they still love that. So
You have everything in the same bowl. You can have people that like rap and people
Of
that
course.
have everything, which is interesting because there's this shift of perspective of the future of your project. Are you already, although you just released a project, are you going back to the singles format, or are you keeping the bodies of work of EPs and album? And are you including more rap or other genres like another language, Spanish perhaps?
well, yeah, I do actually. That's very interesting. I do want to try. I want to do some Spanish music. Um, I just feel like I need to transition into that a little slowly. You know what I mean? I can't just come out of nowhere with like a Spanish track out of
A
nowhere. I
full
just feel
Spanish track, yeah.
yeah, yeah. I feel like it's gonna shock everybody. You know what I mean? But you know, I have worked with some Spanish artists that are you know they're buddies of mine. Cuco, Danny Lux, and like I feel like maybe I will eventually come up with a Spanish collab with one of them. Perhaps maybe that could be.
Ooh.
I'm not promising anything, but you know it could happen. And
Let it be Cuco, please.
hey, me and Cuco. I mean, I'll just say this, but me and him have two unreleased songs together. You know, they're not released yet, but we have two unreleased songs together.
There you go.
But
We'll
I don't
keep
know. I
this
don't know
secret.
if they'll come out or when they'll come out, but you know,
They're already
that's all I
done.
gotta say.
Bueno, vamos a hablar un ching español para que la gente escuche tu español también.
Aunque sea un ching, aunque sea un ching.
Es un poquito porque mi primer lengua era español, pero cuando empecé la escuela aquí en los Estados Unidos, tú sabes, mi maestra le dijo a mi mamá que yo no sabía inglés o mi mamá empezó a hablar inglés en la casa.
Ay, no, error.
¿Tú no crees que tenemos dos personalidades distintas cuando hablamos las dos lenguas? Como que tú eres una persona cuando habla inglés y otra cuando habla español.
No, yo soy la misma persona. I'm the same person when I talk Spanish and English, you know? The same guy.
Just with a huge Cuban accent. That's a fact.
Yeah, a huge Cuban accent. Maybe I have a Cuban accent. Like, donde yo vivo se llama Hialeah. En Miami se llama Hialeah. Y Hialeah is the #1 Cuban city in America.
Oh, wow.
Ya tú sabes.
There you go.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, cuando yo voy a la tienda, me hablan en español. Yo tengo que hablar en español. Y, yeah, it's like I live in northern Cuba.
There you go. Bueno, pues, thanks so much for this time. I really would like to know about your plans. What's going to happen with you on TikTok? If you have maybe different type of content that you're going to be releasing the following days. Tell us about the future.
The future, for sure, rap music. That's
Okay.
coming. Rap music. And also, you know, some collabs. I don't really want to say what collabs are coming on TikTok, but some collabs with some artists on TikTok, some videos, and just more rap content. More rap content, because that's what my supporters love, and also I love to give them that. So yeah.
Totally. And also, before leaving, are you planning on doing concerts or having any sort of performances?
I want to, yes. That I am planning that. Hopefully by later this year, early next year. That's what I'm hoping for.
Ooh.
Great. What about studio work?
Studio work. I'm actually going to the studio after this interview. You know, I'm gonna go grind right now. I gotta go make some more music. That's that every day I try to strive for at least one song a day. Sometimes we don't get it, but you know, so at least prepare one song a day. You know, get the structure ready so I can have a lot of songs to release.
Oh my God.
It is a hard work.
I would like to know how many songs you have in that music bank.
Oh, in the vault, we got a bunch. Probably, and I have some that like probably will never release. It's like that, you know what I mean? It's like that when you're an artist.
Oh, I have a question about that. We were talking about it previously during the show, live in the show. Will you be okay if your family decide to release that music that you didn't want to release
Once
after you're dead?
Yeah.
Oh, if I died,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? Like I'll be cool with it, cause I wanna make sure my family's good. So like if I died, right, and hopefully I don't die. You know what I mean?
Hopefully you
Not
don't
anytime
die.
soon, at least. Not anytime soon, at least. But
Even
if
though
I
some of
die-
your TikTok fans want you dead. Apparently.
if I died, somebody would probably make a song about me. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Sure.
For a
It'll probably
fact.
happen. But if I died, you know, I guess I would want my mom and dad to be good, so I wouldn't mind for them to release the songs and, you know, for them to get the paycheck. You know,
You gave them the permission on this interview.
There you go.
I give them the permission. I give them
So
the permission.
in like a bunch, well, I mean, no, I'm not gonna continue the comment. Whatever. You're not gonna die soon, hopefully. Yes, that's what I
You're
was.
too young to die.
Yeah.
How old
Yes,
are you, by
still
the
a long
way?
life. 22.
22. Okay.
Yeah, we still got plenty of time to go. Hopefully to 100, you know?
Yeah.
I was gonna say 5 years ahead, but no. Well, thank you so much for this time, and I hope everything goes well with your music
Yeah.
and with your supporters. Obviously, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, your music is going to be playing on Radio Bizarro, so that is
Let's
exciting.
go.
A new demographic for your record.
Dominican Republic, República Dominicana.
Exactamente. Somos isla hermana.
Bueno, y nosotros continuamos con muchísimo más de Radio Bizarro, música para el resto de nosotros. ¿Qué es ahí?